Lifespiller79. This is my show. Glad to be back. In this video, I wanted to talk about some bargains that I got, some deals, and also a sealed copy of a game that I have also. I actually found some really good games, some random stuff, and I'm just glad to be able to add some more stuff. So pretty much this is going to be another pickup video. Let's get started. Before I get started, I just wanted to say thank you to all the new subscribers, and thank you for people that's just been listening, adding their input to my podcast, to my video responses and stuff like that, and random videos that I do here and there. And I'm also, well, I'll get into that another time because I'll probably talk about that in another video. But anyway, let me get started on the first video game. Let's see here. Try to keep time, and I hate my eyes, they're so crazy. I try to keep time with what I'm playing, or how long I'm doing my video, I should say. Anyway, the first game I saw, the first few games that I'm actually going to talk about, I got them for $1 each at a pawn shop, one of my local pawn shops that I go to. This one actually came in a case that said Batman Begins, but as you can see, it's an old case that says Hastings. It's an Xbox game, clearly. But when you open it up, it was a Tomb Raider Legends? And this actually is a really good game. I've played it before. I have to look through my collection because I haven't actually even looked through there to see if I have it. I know I have Anniversary. I think I have another Tomb Raider game for my PS2. Of course, I got the new Tomb Raider for my PS3, but not sure about this one. Because as soon as I started it up, I was like, well, yeah, I played this game before, but I just can't remember. Next game I got was Everything or Nothing 007. And I actually have this, I think I have this on my GameCube, but the version of it was bad. I think it was scratched or something like that. So I was glad to add this back to my collection. A lot of these games that I got from the pawn shop, they actually had fingerprints all on them and smudges. So I got this one complete. Glad to add another game to my Xbox. This one I found the other day, which is Reckless. And it did come complete. It's called Reckless Yakuza Missions. So I'm glad to have this. From the screenshots, it looks like a pretty typical race car game from Activision. Pretty good game. So glad to add this. Another game to my Xbox. And like I said in my last video, my Xbox collection is steady growing. I try to find a lot of titles that I don't see on the PS2, or just for the most part, I try to bulk it up because if a lot of people don't know about the original Xbox, because I was kind of hesitant about getting it, but I actually got it on a deal. The thing that's really cool about the Xbox is it has a large original hard drive in it. So, and for some reason, whoever had it before me, I don't know if they modded it or something, or the Xboxes are just like that, but all my save files don't take away from blocks. I still have like 50,000 blocks on there, so I don't know if they've tampered with it or did something to it. It has CDs and stuff like that. You even had music on there and everything, so it's pretty cool. But so I'm glad to have that. And the next game that I got is SSX3. I don't know why I'm having a tongue-tied moment. It's got all these old GameStop stickers on here. They all say $19.99, but clearly I got it from the pawn shop for $1. So, and it came complete, so I'm glad to have this. I have SS Tricky, and I think I have part 2 as well. I don't know if I have the original for the PS2. A little damage to the case there, but I'm glad to have this game. I actually love and enjoy those snowboarding games. Excuse me, I've been battling with a cold. The next game I have is ATV Off-Road Fury 2. And this one, yeah, it came complete. Glad to have this one. I have the original one. Also have the ATV versus MX. So I'm glad to have this. I actually enjoy these type of race car games. I enjoy a little bit more. And the last game that I got as far as the dollar game goes, let's see, is the Wave Rally for the PS2, and it actually came complete. So glad to have this to my collection. Let's see. Now, the next games that I'm going to talk about are some really good games. Some of them may be common that you've already heard about, but to me, there were like some really good deals that I stumbled on. Some games that I've been looking for. The first thing I wanted to talk about was a controller. This controller is kind of it's pretty special to me because I was going through the thrift store a couple weeks back, and I found this one is it's actually an Xbox controller, original Xbox controller, but it looks like it's what is it? Give me just a second here. Oh, it's a Mad Catz controller. It's a Batman controller. It's pretty cool. I mean, it's in really good condition. As you can see, it's got like clear little thumbsticks or toggles on there and everything. I played it. Works out really fine, really well. And I paid about $4 for it. Still got the blue tag because they have like blue tag specials and stuff like that throughout the pawn shop. So yeah, that was pretty cool. I was glad to add that to my collection. I went ahead and loaded that up real quick, and I played over my Xbox probably about a week or so ago. The next game that I got, I still have it in its packaging. It's not the sealed one that I wanted to talk about, but it was Virtual Fighter the third, or I'm sorry, Virtual Fighter 3 TB. For you Virtual Fighters, y'all probably know what that means and stuff like that. I used to play Virtual Fighter at the arcades. Used to love it to death, and so I didn't care about the price or anything. I was glad to have it and glad to add it to my collection because this one's actually going to my Sega Dreamcast, and my Dreamcast collection is really small. I probably have about 6 games, I think 6 or 7 games for it. I haven't even cracked 10 games because for the most part, it's hard to find the games and stuff like that, and it just drives me nuts. But this one did come complete, and it's in pretty good condition. So yeah, let me show you that. Just trying to turn it. So that's pretty cool. Here's the front part of the case. So yeah, I'm glad to have that in my collection. I don't have very many. Now the next game that I got, I actually saw it is a Grandai 2 RPG, and as you guys know, I've been diving deep into the RPGs. I'm getting closer and closer to completing Ni no Kuni. I ain't even gonna talk about the time frame because I've been doing so many videos. The amount or the level of my character and the time frame that I played, I'll just announce it when I'm completed the doggone game. But I do want to spend time with this one. This is Grandai 2. I'm pretty pumped about this game. And let's see. It not only has the game in there, which you can see right here. Don't want to take up the light. We got the booklet, but it also has the soundtrack. So I'm pretty pumped about that. There it is. So I thought that was pretty cool. So it has the disc, the games and stuff like that. And it's nice little spine there. Pretty good condition. I paid about $14 for it, so couldn't pass up on that. This is a common game that I have here that I've actually been wanting to add to my PS3 collection. I'm hoping to actually get the trilogy, which I talked about before, the Mass Effect trilogy. I have Mass Effect 2. Now, what's interesting about this one is that it says includes 6+ hours of the bonus missions. I think it's Kasami, Stolen Memories, plus Overlord, Layer of Shadow Broker. If you look close, you can see that 6 additional hours there. So I thought that was cool because I know that I beat it twice on a 360, but didn't have the included missions. I think I paid for the DLC or something like that. Now this is a new game that I actually have been spending. I'm gonna spend a couple hours on Panzer Dragon Order. It's a little aerial fighter game. It took me by surprise. Japanese aerial type game. I didn't think that was going to be appealing to me because I'm usually not that big into shooters. I'm somewhat into shooter games and stuff like that, aerial shooter type games. But this is a really good game. You basically are this character where you're on this dragon, And as you can see with the screenshots, it's just you pretty much are doing aerial battles. It's pretty cool. It's upbeat, up tempo, fast moving type game. Another original game for the Xbox, and it did come complete, so I'm glad to add this to my collection. I got it just a little bit below the actual going price for it, so I was happy about that. Let's see here, we're closing in on 10. So yeah, this was a really good game to have, and I was glad about that. This one I found the other day, and yeah, this is just store sealed. This ain't factory sealed. It's Outrun 2. My homeboy and them are good buddies of mine. Let's see, the Game Shed, they were telling me about this game. They were giving me like I was telling you in the other video, they were giving me a list of games, Xbox games, because I know they do a lot of kind of like Let's Play videos or interacting kind of videos with Xbox games. So who better to call than them or to reach out to them on Twitter. And yeah, found this game. And I remember playing this game, or Outrun, at the arcades. Now the next game that I got that I was surprised to find was Metroid Prime. But I also have the sequel, Metroid Prime Echoes, and it actually came in one case. So if you look there, you see Metroid Prime, and then you got Metroid Prime Echoes. And somebody was asking me, it was like, is it the bonus or is it just a demo? I'm like, no, it's a full game. So there you go. I actually got the full game in there and everything. So, and I've never played it before. I actually remember getting this game from my brother years ago, but it was kind of complicated for him at the time. He was younger, and that's a spot. And nice little. It's in really good condition. I paid about $10 for it. Some of these games that I've seen. Now, this is the last game that I got here, and I actually got it sealed, factory sealed. I'm not gonna mess with it. Because I did see the going price was somewhere between $20 and $25, and it's Siren. And man, it's tempting. I only spent $5 for it. As you can see, it's in really good condition. If you look close, you can see it's still factory sealed. I think a little, no, actually, you see that? Yeah. So I stumbled on that the other day, so I find this to be my little gem out of my little lot that I got of games and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm pretty much gonna keep this sealed, and whenever I decide, if I decide I want to sell it or keep it or whatever, I will. But yeah, it's a pretty good game. That's all my pickups. I find this to be a little rare gem. You hardly ever run across sealed games anymore, because usually stores go ahead and rip the seal off, and they don't realize that collectors like to see things like this. So it's pretty cool. So yeah, those are my pickups. Like I said, currently I'm playing, let's see, Ni no Kuni, Street Fighter 2, a little bit of Assassin's Creed 4. I've been playing Dr. Mario with my wife. She likes those kind of games, the old school games, and Tetris, Tension. I actually don't have I have the Tetris, the original Tetris, the NES, not the Tetris Tension with the black screws and everything, or the Tension version, which is the one that will allow you to play 2 players. So I really wasn't looking for that one. But yeah, been doing the same thing, playing games, making videos, just enjoying myself, man. Just tell me how your life is as a gamer. Like, subscribe to my videos, to my channel. Leave comments. I'll be sure to hit a comment back. That's about it. I'm Lifespiller79, and I'm out.